I'm Rick Harrison, and this is my pawn shop. I work here with my old man and my son, Big Hoss.
Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Enchant Films. Rick Harrison's pawn shop has seen many antique items and artifacts that were worth thousands of dollars. But sometimes, these artifacts may not be as worthy as they look. Let's check out 6 times the Pawn Stars got scammed. Number 6. Fake sword. Corey is constantly on the road to prove that he is in the same position as his dad and the old man, and he has wanted to demonstrate that he is an exception in the business and has decided to pay a huge price for a customer who has a samurai sword of the 15th century from Japan. Corey could have asked the seller how much the sword was worth, as he had no idea himself what it was worth. Although he found in a segment before the deal that the sword could be worth a huge amount of dollars. The customer, instead of wheeling and dealing, agreed to sell the sword for $1,500 to a certain extent. Corey trusted his gut and went on with the deal. This resulted in a huge backfire when the sword came out to be a fake. Number 5. The Rolex.
One of the biggest losses I probably ever took in this business is back when CZs first came out.
Corey Harrison is the youngest of the Harrison lot and the most inexperienced at one time. Even though the guy was practically raised in the pawn shop, he still had trouble distinguishing a fake item from an original one. One night when Corey had just started working in the pawn shop and was covering the shift, a customer came in the shop carrying a Rolex, which was obviously fake, but Corey wasn't able to tell and bought it anyways. And in the course of the week, he bought many fake Rolexes, which caused the shop to be out of $4,000. But you can't blame the guy, since he was only 18 at the time.
In 1 week. I thought I was doing a great job, so I only spent about $4,000 on the 6 fake Rolexes.
Number 4. Jimi Hendrix's guitar.
On this episode of Pawn Stars.
A guitar case, that generally means something good.
1963 Fender Stratocaster.
Oh, to me, this is the guitar.
This guitar was actually played by Jimi Hendrix.
The item that we're talking about was a guitar that was brought in by a customer who claimed it to be played by the legendary Jimi Hendrix himself. Now let me tell you, the item itself was authentic and the customer wasn't lying either about the details on the guitar, and this was confirmed by the expert that was brought in by Rick, who verified the item and priced it to be worth $1 million. However, it's what happened afterward that looked like a scam. The deal wasn't cracked, as the customer was demanding $750,000 and for some reason he wouldn't budge even when Rick offered him $600,000. Soon, the guitar came into the market and was bought by the same expert that came into verifying it. I don't know about you, but something looks fishy to me.
6.
I can't do it, man.
Number 3. Wells Fargo ball and chain.
What do we have here?
Well, we got a Wells Fargo strong box and some antique ball and chain.
This particular scam confused me a lot because Rick and the old man knew the item was fake, yet they still bought it. Here's what happened. A customer came into the shop carrying a box that had the logo of Wells Fargo & Co. The man opened the box to reveal a ball and chain set which he claimed was authentic, but Rick and the old man knew at first glance that the item was phony because it was a little advanced for the era that it claimed to be in. Yet Rick gave the man $450 because he thought the box was worth something until his little bubble was busted by the expert that came into verification and told him that the item was worth nothing and was a complete fake. Rick should have really trusted his instincts. Number 2. Gibson Mandolin. Like Corey in his early days, Chumley was pretty inexperienced and made many blunders. One of his blunders was this mandolin that he bought for $1,500. The mandolin was poorly made and was clearly fake, but Chumley couldn't tell and bought it anyways. Along with that, he refused the orders of his boss, Rick, to not spend more than $1,000 on any item, but he decided to ignore Rick's instructions and wanted to impress him with something that he knew Rick would like. The old man and Rick were very upset. This was a bad one for Chumley, but then again, he is, after all, Chumley. You cannot expect anything less from him.
Yeah. This is fake as hell, man.
Number 1. The diamonds. Out of all the scams in this list, these diamonds had to be the biggest one. Not even the old man saw what was coming along with these diamonds. A man had come into the shop to sell the diamonds that he had with him. The Harrisons did suspect something wrong, but ignored it when the man convinced them the diamonds were real. The guys had even checked them, and even checked the receipt that the man showed them. They paid the guy an amount of $40,000. Later, the police came into the shop and told the owners that the diamonds that they bought for $40,000 had been stolen from a lady. The police took the diamonds with them and left the Harrisons huge regrets.
$40,000. 3 days later, The police took them from me.
This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.